Hello and welcome to part 2 of the France Spring 2024, 2026 vlog, okay, not 2024. But anyways, for this part, which is, part 2, like I said, we are in Paris. So for the first half of this trip, we were in Nice, even though, our time there was kind of short-lived. But Paris, which is, right now, should hopefully be longer. So currently, we are just exiting the airport to, get an Uber to our hotel. And of course, we will see what we'll do from there. So, yep. So anyways, I'll see you guys once, we make our way to the hotel. Alright, we're eating breakfast. And remember this is the, I forgot what I called this last time, but this is like the donut thing that I had a couple times when I was here. So let's try it out again. Oh yeah. Tastes like just how I remember it. That's good. So we're gonna eat and we'll look for some stuff to do afterwards before we check out our hotel room. So yep. Okay, we have just eaten, and now we are walking to Galeries Lafayette, which was the mall that we went to pretty much every day on the last trip we were on, and which is also that department store mall that had that giant atrium. So that's where we're gonna be. So that's where we're gonna be going to again this time. So yep, this is gonna be interesting. But in the meantime, just look how beautiful this town is. I absolutely love the design of these buildings, the architecture of them. And you can actually see how busy it is, especially on the road. Yeah, in big cities like these, it's always a nightmare to travel by road. Which is why if you're in a big city like this, it's always better, in my personal opinion, it's always preferable to just walk and take the the train or metro. Just in my personal opinion. And I think our old hotel is like somewhere over there. So yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys once we get to Galeries Lafayette. Alright, we are back at Galeries Lafayette, and we're gonna be going up to near the top for the Jelly Cats. Yep. That's literally the main reason why we're here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember there. That's where I did one of my April Fool's videos on the Extras channel. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a video of that dome. Or, yeah, that atrium. Oh yeah, see, look at that. I want to get a clear picture of that later, but you know, we'll see. All right, Louis Vuitton. All right, now we are back at this toy section. And once we get over there, that's the famous Jellycat Hulks. There it is. The famous Jellycat experience. Jellycat pastry. But in the meantime, I'm gonna look at some other stuff here. Oh, and look at this. We have this giant Lego set. Lego City. Oh yeah, we have race cars. Oh, and oh, looks like we have a Lilo and Stitch Lego set. And from the looks of things, this is from the original Lilo and Stitch, not the live action one that came out last year. And Funko Pops. Oh, and a Funko Pop of Stitch. But I guess why not look at some Jellycats, since y'all are probably so eager about them. We have this one right here. Is this supposed to be an alien? It kind of looks like an alien. Or I'm probably wrong. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of an alien. Oh, maybe it is, because we have a UFO. Well, that's interesting. What is this one?
It's a space Jellycat.
Ah.
You're sponsoring Jellycats, literally.
I mean, this video isn't sponsored by anything, but if Jellycat wants to sponsor me, then they can go ahead. What else is here? There are still Christmas decorations. We have a stocking down here. Oops. Zip string. Greatest magic tricks. 16 amazing light illusions. Well, for any of you magicians out there. Oh, and look at this. Giant Jellycat. Jellycat London. Alright, so we finally checked into our hotel room. And, dude, look how big this room is. For a small hotel, this is, bro, this is a big room. And look at this. This room has 3 beds. One in there, one here. Yeah, one here right by the door. And a master bed. Look, this thing even has a balcony, too. Oh, I wouldn't really call this a balcony, but, like, more of like a backyard. With a table, too. We have a TV, a desk, and there's me in the mirror. Hello. And then here, we have, oh yeah, hold on. In here, we have the shower. and 2 sinks. And finally in here, we have a toilet. Yeah, dude, for a small hotel that's crammed in a big city, this is a big room right here. Yeah, dude, this room is crazy big. But yeah, this is gonna be the hotel room that I'm gonna be staying in for the next 3 nights before the end of this trip. So yeah. All right, we are now at a place called Palais Royal. The garden portion to say, at least I think it's hard. I think it's Garden du Palais Royal. Don't exactly know if that was the right pronunciation for it. So, just like I did with a couple times with part 1, I'll leave the name down in the comments below. So, yeah. But this is a pretty beautiful garden, though. Look at this over here. And over here, you can see a fountain. Look at that. That is nice. All right, we are currently standing outside of the Louvre. There it is over there. This time, though, we're not going inside the museum, just cause, well, I don't think it's closed.
It is closed.
Oh yeah, cause it's Tuesday. I forgot. But we might be able to go down into to visit, so go see some gift shops or not, but we'll see. But overall, just love how all of these buildings are designed. Oh yeah, and there's the second Arc de Triomphe. While the real one is somewhere over there. But yeah. All right, it is now day 2 in Paris, and we are walking to a park. I don't know the exact name for it, but once we get there, I will once again put the name of it on the top left corner of the video. And after that, we're going to, I guess, a marketplace. Also, don't know the name for that one. Wow. I think it's called Le Bon Marché or something. Don't know if that's the exact pronunciation for it, but yeah, I'll just do what I did previously a couple times. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, see you guys when we get there. All right, here we are at Le Bon Marché. This is kind of like Galerie Lafayette, but also not really. But yeah, we are off to the 3rd floor, going on some big stairs right here. This seems like a pretty nice market, a pretty nice department store. Oh, there's only like 3 floors here? There's some interesting stuff. Oh, never mind. There's some more going up. Looks like here is just books. Oh, paintings. What else is here? Monuments of Paris. Ooh, Eiffel Tower. I wonder if the I don't know if the Lou's on there, but yeah. All right, found some more big stairs up here. What is up here? Oh, stuffed animals. Now let's see, we have a stuffed crocodile, a panda bear, and look, a duck. Wah, wah, wah. Looks like we got some trolls here. A polar bear and a penguin. And a ladybug too. Ooh, and a tiger too. And let's see, what else do we have here? We got some hippos as well. A couple dogs and cats maybe? But yeah. Man, look at this amazing view you get from here. Oh, and look, you can see one of them boats over there. That's what we're gonna hopefully do later on in this trip. But in the meantime, we are in the middle of this bridge, making our way to over there. But again, what a beautiful view. Huh? Pont Neuf?
Pont Neuf.
Oh. Alright, well, for those who want to know the name of this bridge, it's down here. Pont Neuf. But now, we are gonna walk over here. And the current time right now is 12:42 in Paris, in France time. So yep. So you may or may not be having lunch soon, but we'll see. Look at this, y'all. This is a better look of the Eiffel Tower. Look. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Here is a clear view of the famous Eiffel Tower in Paris. I want to see if I wonder if we can actually get to that field that's on the other side, because I think that field is more famous. But let me zoom in on that. That field I'm talking about down there. I want to see if we can actually get to that part, but you know, we'll see. But just in case not, I can try and get a thumbnail of this of the tower. So let me go down right here. Oh, whoops. Whoops. So yeah, let me just get down here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is nice. Let me just snap this really quick. Beautiful. That's the famous Eiffel Tower, and we could try and get a nighttime boat ride, but we'll see. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna recreate this exact shot I got in last year's vlog, but just look at this. I am literally seeing the Eiffel Tower in person once again. All I can say is just, unless if you live here, just, man, how often do you get to see stuff like this? Like, just, so nice, man. It's crazy how I'm not even saying anything. I'm just letting you guys look at the famous tower itself. Just, yeah, man. And look, those are the Olympic rings over there. Let me zoom on those. Just when in your life do you see stuff like this? The closest one is in Tokyo, and it's not as tall as this. And unless if you go to the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, where it's kind of a replica, but it's better if you get the actual thing itself, which is right here in downtown Paris. All right, I am now at the other side of the Eiffel Tower.
This is what we call golden.
Look at this. All right, I think this is actually a better thumbnail, so let me snap this really quick. Hold on. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm not able to capture it while it's sparkling because, you know, we didn't get here on time, but, you know, it is what it is. This is the best I could do. But you see? Look how nice and shiny it is at night. Look at that. Way better at night.
Oh, this is nice.
And I guess here is a brief look over there, but look at that. All right, we are now in day 3 of the Paris portion of the France Spring 2026 trip. And right now we are walking to Galeries Lafayette again. Well, not now. And yeah, we'll see you guys once we get in there. So look at the stuff I found from the Mario Galaxy movie. We have Fire Luigi. Or I think that's Fire Luigi. I'm not trying to mispronounce stuff again. Unlike in the Tokyo vlog where I butchered a lot of names. But we have Fire Mario here. Bowser Castle playset. You can see Bowser there. Oh, and we have Luigi. Oops. I'm not gonna show off too much stuff here because I already showed it off in day 1. But look at this. We have Jib versus Jab, Sharper Image, Mecha Rivals, Wheelie Spinner. Is this a drone? It looks like it. Yeah, it's a Mac X video drone for video streaming, 4 LED lights, USB charging, automatic barometer. That's cool. Oh yeah, look at that. This is cool too. Laser tag, battle pack. All right, we are now at the top of Galleria Lafayette again. And right off the bat, you can see the world famous Eiffel Tower. Not that far away, huh? Here, let me go down here so you can get a better view of it. Well, of course, you can get a good view of the road and how busy it is down there. But here, you see the Eiffel Tower. It looks like over there's actually some taller buildings too. Yeah, most of the buildings here are usually about like that tall. Man, it's a very nice view you get from here. Wow. But here is what the top of the Galleria Lafayette looks like. And there's two exits. Well, two ways you can actually enter and exit. You have that one, you have that exit there, and another exit there. But yeah, very beautiful view you get from here. Alright, we're now on the bottom floor, and look at this atrium. I already filmed this in the last vlog, but I'm doing it again. Because man, look how beautiful this is. Just, wow. This is a crazy atrium. And there's actually an observation deck up there for those who want to take pictures of themselves, you know, of the ceiling. But yeah, this is one crazy atrium, dude. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be going back up to the first floor because I'm gonna show you guys the bridge that goes to the other side again. So here we are back up here. Now if we just cross our way to over here, here we come across these short escalators that I actually filmed as an April Fool's joke last year. See? I think this one might be stuck in slow motion mode. In slow motion mode. So, I'm gonna look out here. You get a nice view. But I think it's even better if you do it out here as well. And of course, it leads to this portion of Galleria Lafayette here. So there you go. Alright, we are now at the Musée d'Orsay. And look at this place. Wait, where was the clock that you said? Oh, okay, yeah, that is big. But anyways, right now, you can get a view of you can get a basic idea of what this place is like. Which looks pretty nice. And by the way, this museum is actually right across from the Louvre, the most famous museum in not only Paris, but also the entire world, I think. Since, you know, that place holds the Mona Lisa and all other historical art. So yeah. So we will see some of the historical fine pieces of history. So yeah. Okay, here is one of the paintings here. This one is called Blue Water Lilies. Let me zoom in on that so y'all can read it. I'm gonna look at this one. Here's the name of this one. I'm not gonna say the name out loud just because I don't want to mispronounce it. But here it is, this one right here. Another one of these, interesting. Oh, so these are all technically the same thing? Here's another big painting I found. Don't know what this one is, but
I'll show you. Edmund, Henry, James, Jules, Charles, Louis.
so yeah, there's a bit of info for y'all on what this, so y'all get a basic idea on what this is. Okay, yeah. Sorry for my sloppy speech, but well, I'm gonna look at this big one though. Ah, wait. Okay, maybe there's an English translation here. Alright, well, yeah, this is a basic idea on what this painting is. Now we're gonna go in here. Oh, okay, now this is the famous clock. Here it is. Wow. Okay, so look at this. Right below these glass panels is a miniature model of Paris. Yo, this is actually so cool. Wow. This is just a basic modeling of the Paris. Sadly, no Eiffel Tower, but this is still really cool. For those who don't know me personally, I'm actually really into buildings and, well, basically anything that has to do with, well, architecture. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in right here. It kind of just feels like you're on like an airplane or a helicopter, looking down on a city. That's really cool. Okay, let me just scooch over here. Wow, this is really cool.
Look at that.
I don't know. I think maybe somewhere like over here could be Galleria Lafayette. Which one? One of these buildings right here? But still, this is awesome. This is really cool. Alright, it's our last day here in Paris. Currently, we're just heading out to lunch, and later we'll be heading to the remember the garden we went to last year in the vlog last year. That's where we're gonna be going later. But since I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'll just tell you guys the name later, and probably just put the name of it up on the top left corner of the video again, just so I don't end up butchering it. But yeah, so of course we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, here we are at the Jardin des Tuileries, Yes, I did not say the name of this garden last time, but now I think that's the right pronunciation of the name, but if not, then, well, you get the idea. Here's the name on the top left corner of the screen. But yeah, this is a very beautiful garden, and that fountain over there, I actually looked at the name of it, but kind of forgot, but I'll have to do that again. And yeah, so yeah, and you can actually see, if I go over here, that museum over there is the Louvre. Yes, this garden is actually right next to the Louvre, and right across is the museum. I forgot the name of this museum. I was literally just there yesterday, but yeah. As you see, this is a very beautiful garden. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so this fountain is actually called the Grand Basson Ronde, or Grand Basson Ronde. I hope I am saying that right. And actually over there, somewhere over there, is actually the Musée d'Orsay. Again, hope I'm making the right pronunciations. If not, I do sincerely apologize. But yeah. And like I said, of course, over there is the Louvre. So yeah. Oh, and you can even see the Eiffel Tower just up there. Just up there. That's cool. And of course, you can see those the buildings up there. Yeah, this whole thing is the Louvre, the biggest museum in Paris. Now look, if I zoom up close, you can actually see the Arc de Triomphe way over there. But we're not going to be going to the Arc this time because, well, you know. So that's probably the best close-up I'm able to get of it. But yeah. But overall, yeah, just look at this area. This is nice. And it's also a beautiful day today as well. Not too hot, nor too cold. Just about the right temperature. But just, yeah. And of course you can see here. Yeah, it's not that close. The Arc is actually not that far. Which is nice. See, let me zoom in at it again. It's just over there. All right, we're now walking towards the Pont Alexander Bridge over there, which we are right next to the Seine River. And once again, you can see the Eiffel Tower over there. Very tall. Whew, it's hot though. But this is nice actually. There's that other bridge over there. And actually somewhere over there you can see the Musée d'Orsay. I hope that's the correct name for it, but yeah. But yeah. Oh, you can see one of those boats, which you actually rode last year. That's not the exact same boat we rode, but yeah, we actually rode a boat, something like that last year, so yeah. Okay, we are on a boat ride now. This one, Batulux Mooches. Probably butchered that, so I do apologize, but yeah, we are going to be doing the same thing we did last year, going around the city of Paris, and hopefully Seeing that big guy up there itself, the Eiffel Tower. But for now, I'm just gonna be chilling up here, all seeing the beautiful sights of Paris. So yeah, passing by here is the Musée d'Orsay. Yeah, I do apologize that my finger got in the camera again. But yeah, that's the Musée d'Orsay, in which this is the museum that we were at yesterday. And shortly after, we're going to be passing by the Louvre, which is over there. Man, look at this.
Steuerbord Musée d'Orsay. Von diesem ehemaligen Südwestbahnhof aus fuhren die Züge
Oh,
nach
and over there
Südfrankreich.
is
Heute ist er ein Museum,
the
in dem Werke
Jardin
aus dem 19.
des
Jahrhundert
Tuileries,
ausgestellt sind.
or the Toilet Garden, realistically. Yeah, once we go under this bridge, we will pass by the Louvre, the biggest museum in all of Paris, and also the most famous one, to say the least. Yo, did someone just do the 6-7 movement in the big 2-6? But yep, anyways, there's the Louvre over there. Like I said, the biggest museum in Paris. Alright, going on under the bridge. Bro, I'm calling it. Bro, more people are going to be doing the 6-7 hand movement in the big 2-6, man. I'm calling it. 6-7 is getting dragged into 2026 at this point.
Entlang der Uferstraße sehen Sie das Denkmal Karl des Großen. Und unter dem Platz wurden Überreste von Bauten der Antike gefunden.
The past 2 bridges that we've gone over, I've seen at least 2 or 3 people doing that hand movement, man. Bro, watch, it's gonna happen here. Watch. Well, I caught someone doing it. Yep, I called it.
Was constructed for the first time from 1163 by the architect Villard de Haut for the Bishop Maurice de Sully. It is symbolic of the Gothic period, along with the cathedrals of Chartres, Amiens, and Reims.
Nuestra Señora de París fue construida para el obispo Maurice de Sully por el
By the engineer
Now we come to the most famous attraction, or yeah, the most famous monument in all of Paris. This one needs no explanation. You guys know what this is. It's the Eiffel Tower.
used as a broadcast tower since 1914.
There's that big boy right there. Look how tall that thing is. I mean, well, yeah, again, you guys have already seen it in both of these vlogs, so yeah. But just still, look how tall that is, man. No wonder why it's the most famous monument, the most famous tourist attraction and monument in Paris. Just look at that.
Backbord der Eiffelturm. Der Eiffelturm wurde zu Beginn des Jahrhunderts von Ingenieur Gustav Eiffel für die Weltausstellung gebaut. Heute ist der Eiffelturm aber zu einer der beliebtesten
Look at that,
und am meisten
man. That is
fotografierten
nice.
Sehenswürdigkeit geworden, die gerne besucht wird.
Just one more look before we pass it. There's the top. Of course. Here we go. Yep. Alright, so currently we're just on our way to eat dinner, and I'm actually going to be ending the vlog here because after this, we're going to be going straight back to our hotel to do some last minute packing before we leave for the airport tomorrow early morning so we can go back home. So thank you guys for watching this 2-part France Spring 2026 vacation saga. And yeah, I guess I'm going to be ending it here. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe without notification bell enabled. And feel free to follow all my socials down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now, and have a good day.